Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lee's Daily Log. I'm Tony. Lee, the atmosphere, it feels a little different today, doesn't it?
Hi, Tony. Hello, everyone. I'm Lee. Yes, it does. Today we have a special edition of our podcast. It's all about the new moon and how we can use its power to make our wishes come true.
New moon wishes. I'm very curious about this. I've heard people talk about it, but I have to ask, why do we make wishes to the moon? I mean, does it actually work?
That's the perfect question to start with, Tony. Think of the new moon as a piece of rich, dark, fertile soil in a garden.
Okay.
It is the perfect moment to plant a seed.
Right.
Your wish, that's the seed. The new moon provides the energy that helps your intention grow into reality.
Planting a seed of intention. I love that analogy. It makes so much sense. This new moon on April 17th, is it a good time for planting?
Firmly, it's one of the most powerful times this year.
Wow.
This is an Aries new moon, and Aries is the first sign of the zodiac.
Right, new beginnings.
So it's all about new beginnings. We call this time the start of my new chapter.
Mm-hmm.
The main theme for this new moon is turning your beautiful ideals into your real life.
Turning ideals into reality. That sounds amazing, but also like a big challenge. So how do we begin?
It begins with a small, quiet action, writing down our wishes.
Okay.
But before we write, we must listen to our hearts. To help with that, I have 4 questions for you and for everyone listening.
Yeah.
These will help us find what we truly desire.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's hear the first question.
Question 1. Think back to the cosmic new year on March 20th. Since that day,
Okay.
what is one thing that has sparked your interest, giving you that aha or this is it feeling?
An aha moment. I've been thinking a lot about starting a new creative hobby.
Yeah?
Something just for me. That feels like a strong yes inside.
That's a wonderful thing to notice. That leads us to question 2. In relation to that new hobby,
Mm-hmm.
what is one very small, simple first step you can take?
A small first step. I suppose I could just buy a new notebook and a nice pen to make space for my ideas.
Right.
It's not big, but it's a start.
It's the perfect start. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Now, question 3. Have you ever followed your heart's yes, even when people around you were a bit unsure or didn't understand?
Hmm. I have. It takes courage, and it's a little scary, but looking back, those were some of my best decisions.
Exactly. This Aries new moon gives us the courage for those decisions. And the final big question, question 4, if you could ignore all your duties, all your challenges, just for a moment and live only for yourself,
Wow.
what would you do?
Wow, that's a powerful thought. To be honest, I think I would travel and explore new cultures with no schedule.
Beautiful. These questions act like a compass for your soul.
Right.
You can write your wishes in a special journal, your Power Wish Note.
Okay.
Then, using these answers, you can write your wishes.
Can you give me an example of a good wish for this Aries new moon? Like, what does that look like?
Of course, an Aries wish should be active and focused on the self. For instance, instead of, I wish I was more brave,
Right.
you would write, I am taking courageous action to start my new creative project.
Ah, I see.
Another example, I am expressing my true feelings with confidence and clarity.
Okay.
We make our wishes active statements about ourselves.
I see. So it's about declaring your intention. It makes you the center of the action. So after we rate our wishes, what happens over the next 2 weeks?
Great question. For the 2 weeks until the Scorpio full moon, there are 3 simple guidelines. First, focus on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Your energy is the most important resource. Fill your own cup first. This allows you to build a future that is truly yours.
Okay, guideline 1. Focus on myself. Got it. What's number 2?
Second, look at the true desire that is hiding behind your anxiety. When you feel a fear, ask, what do I really want to do here? For example, you might feel, I'm anxious about this, but I truly want to try. That's where the magic is.
Find the wish behind the fear. I really like that. It changes fear into a signpost. And the final guideline?
Third, consciously accept the powerful energy the stars are offering you.
Okay.
This means you should communicate your thoughts honestly. You should take action when you see a chance, and you must decide to believe in your own hidden talents.
Right.
This is how your dreams become your reality.
Thank you so much, Lee. This is so clear and feels very empowering. I feel like I'm ready to connect with this energy.
You are. This Aries new moon is a beautiful starting line, waiting for you to take that first step. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. What is the one wish your heart is asking you to plant on this new moon? Thank you, Tony, and thank you everyone for listening. See you next time on Lee's Daily Log. And have a wonderful and magical new moon.